Hello, greetings, and welcome back to the BFC. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about CGRA and DRCR. And I do think that we're going to see a collaboration between these two companies at some point. And I think that Nick Link acting as the interim CEO is great news for anybody that bought in early. And if you got in at the double zeros, I got to say I'm very, very jealous of you. No, but I'm just glad I have a 2-cent average. I'm glad to be along for this ride. Remember, this isn't financial advice. This is just my opinion. Never take my word for it or anybody's word for it. If you're dealing with money and you see a video or you come across information, make sure you confirm it, reconfirm it, do your DD, do your research. Make sure you are watching out for numero uno. But yeah, back to this Nick Link thing, I heard some grumblings, he should just worry about ilus and, he's adding too much to his plate. Oh my God, I can't handle it. Oh my gosh, guys, come on, listen. He's not just schlepping around buying stock and trying to flip it. He's not just hanging out. This guy's busting balls. He's hustling. I mean, look what he's done with ilus. If you're not familiar with ilus, take a look. Their revenues have increased exponentially. I mean, these guys are doing great things. So now that he's a part of CGRA, I totally want in. And I love his work ethic. I love the drive. I love the vision. And that's why I'm along for the ride. Now, let's get into this recent PR and my overall thoughts. Oh, wait. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, beep, 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 just hit it. Come on. Join the BFC fam. All right, let's get into this. All right, let's look at this tweet from Nick Link on December 9th. I can confirm that my holding company, RedClip, has acquired control of CGRA for 2 exciting incoming businesses and a new executive board. My role as CEO is interim until the new board signs on in the coming weeks, at which point I will transition to chairman. Keep an eye on the PRs. All right, well, we got one today from CGRA. Here it is. We look forward to releasing a podcast for our shareholders early next week, sharing the vision, giving a general update, and answering shareholder questions. # closing deals. And I want to look at a quote from Nick Link in a recent PR. All right. You guys could take a look at this. I'm going to put the link to this in the description below so that way you could read the whole damn thing. But let's look to where I highlighted in red here. It is important to note that CGRA is not connected to ilus. So anybody that says, hey, we told you they're not connected with ilus. Yeah, I'm aware of that. But the common denominator is success. That success being Nick Link. And he goes on. And although not formally connected, CGRA may well have significant areas of mutual interest and strategic alliance with Swifty Global, aka DRCR. All right, and if we look here, we're going to get into DRCR in just one quick second, just real quick. My mouse is freezing up there. Let's look at the CGRA security details. They have a 12.8 million market cap. Their outstanding share count is less than $500 million at 493 million, and their float is 325 million. So it's not too shabby. All right, let's get into DRCR and let's look at that one common denominator. That the success of growing quarter on quarter and year on year, I think that we're going to see that with CGRA. Let's just look at the assets, all right? Their assets have grown from 3.8 million up from 300,000 the prior year. That's 22 to 21, all right? And if you look at this, and I want to point this out, the cost of their services are high, and they're going to address this in what I'm about to show you with their quarter 4 for their cost of services. Now, if you look at the sales of service, 3.7 million compared to less than 150,000 in 2021, all right? So, yes, their net income was lower, but that was because of the cost of services, their operating expenses, all that stuff, all right? So, they're definitely going to make adaptations so that way they have less expenses. That's what I would hope, and that's what I'm garnering here, okay? So let's take a look at their quarter 4. This is regarding Swifty, all right? Oh, wait, we have a nice ad. Get out of here. All right. To date, in quarter 4, the company has already reported almost 15 million in revenue with impressive earnings before interest, tax, all that crap. Even after factoring in the substantial setup costs, there it is, as will be reported in the statutory filings in early 2023. Swifty has now been fully audited and is working tirelessly to file its S1 in January 2023 in order to be fully reporting during the first quarter. Furthermore, Swifty's name and ticker change documentation is due to be filed almost simultaneously to the S1, which will be great. It's been one hell of a day. Can you tell? It has been one hell of a day. If you could hear the chaos going on behind me or on the other side of the wall, yeah. I think that sometimes my kids are just going to burn down the place. But hopefully I can get this video done before they do. So, yeah, guys, listen. this is why I'm involved with this one, is because of Nick Link. But I'm looking at the common denominators with DRCR, looking at their successes, their quarter-on-quarter growth, their annual growth. I think it's great. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I'm going to be adding shares. I'm not telling you that you should. I could be completely wrong. This thing could tank tomorrow. That's one thing that you got to remember, is that everything could crash. Anything could happen in the OTC or in the markets in general. You can't predict anything. You could just do what you have to do, and that is due diligence. Make sure you double check anything that you find out, guys. You know, I can't say it enough, because, and I've learned the hard way, and I'm still learning. Man, I've gotten burned on tickers because what did I do? I failed to read. I failed to put in the time that I needed to. So, and you know what? Do I flip plays for fun without doing any DD from time to time? I've done it. Just to try and make a couple quick bucks. Why not? It's not something I do very often, because I value my hard-earned money, and that's why I try to put it into investments that, you know, I think are going to be growing substantially in not just months, but 2, 3, 4, 5 years and beyond. That's why I'm invested in companies. Why I have 36 grand invested in ilus. That's why I'm invested in cybl despite the CE fiasco. I think they're going to rebound. I think they're going to get their shit straight. I really do. That's why I'm invested in CGRA, because I look at the track records of the people involved. So listen, that's all I got for you today. It's been one hell of a day. You guys have a great night. Remember, there's more that binds us than breaks us. Peace.